and thanks for checking out Precision Zone's YouTube channel. I'm going to be going over how to do a quick static check on the CIMR-V1000 series of inverters from Yaskawa. The first thing that we're going to do is verify that the DC bus has been discharged. Now most of these inverters have a charge light that will not be illuminated anymore when the DC bus has been discharged, but we're just going to go ahead and verify that with our multimeter. What you're going to go ahead and do is take your digital multimeter and place it to the DC test function and measure between the negative and positive side of the DC bus. And we shouldn't see any more than 1 volt, and if we do, we'll go ahead and stop and wait a little bit more time. So now we're going to check the inputs and the outputs. We're going to have to put our digital multimeter to the diode function. And then we're going to take the positive side of the digital multimeter and put it on the negative side of the DC bus. And then take the negative side of the digital multimeter and measure between R, S, and T. 0.46, 0.47, 0.47. So now we're going to go ahead and switch the leads. We're going to place the negative side of the digital multimeter on the positive side of the DC bus and use the positive side of the probe to go between R, S, and T. 4.6, 4.6, 4.6. So 4.6 is perfectly okay as long as it's anywhere between the range of 0.2 to 1 volt. Most importantly, we're looking for a balance of all 3 phases, making sure that they don't vary. Now let's go ahead and check the outputs using the same method. So we're taking our positive side of our meter and on the negative side of the DC bus, I'm going to go between U, V, and W, 0.42, switch our leads, and then we got 0.43, 0.42, 0.42. Well, that's great. They're nice and balanced on both sides of the input and outputs. The next thing we're going to do is take a resistance check between all of the phases and ground, making sure that none of them have become shorted. So let's go ahead and place our digital multimeter in the resistance function. We're going to go ahead and find a suitable ground, and we're going to want to check between all 3 inputs and outputs. And we're just verifying that none of our phases have become grounded. This inverter static checks just fine. Now there always could be a problem that can't be found by these simple checks, and at that point you'll have to send your drive in for repair. With any other help on troubleshooting, please contact us at precisionzone.com. Thanks for watching.